Well, in this morning's health alert, the FDA is expected to approve a new drug that'll slow the progression of Alzheimer's disease. Medical experts say the FDA approval is good news for two reasons. One, Leqembi is the first drug that targets the underlying condition of Alzheimer's rather than just treating the symptoms. Secondly, FDA approval means Medicaid and Medicare will cover some of those costs. Let's bring in Robert Vassar. He's the Davey Professor for Alzheimer Research at Northwestern University in Chicago. Thanks for being with us on your 4th of July.
Thanks, Marky, for having me.
Yeah, good morning. So we hear all the time about these new breakthrough treatments for Alzheimer's disease, but is this one that we should be paying close attention to?
Yes, this is the first successful disease-modifying therapy for Alzheimer's disease. The others that have been on the market for FDA approved for Alzheimer's treat the symptoms but not the cause. So this is a real breakthrough in the Alzheimer field. There are going to be more drugs like this coming forward in the future, but this is the first, and very exciting news.
Very exciting, and I can imagine for all the families who deal with, have a loved one that suffers from Alzheimer's, this is going to be just absolutely fantastic, hopefully. You mentioned that it'll target the root of the problem, not just the symptoms. So explain how the drug works and whether it'll give patients in the early stages of Alzheimer's a better quality of life.
Well, this treatment is called a monoclonal antibody that removes a toxic substance from the brain called amyloid, which is the trigger for Alzheimer's disease. And although this drug does not stop the progression of Alzheimer's disease, it will slow the progression in the early stages of Alzheimer's disease. And in the clinical trial, it gave the patients a 5-month delay in progression in the 18-month trial. So it's not the be-all and end-all yet, but it's really an important advance. And we're all very excited in the field about it.
In 5 months, every day, every week, every month counts when it comes to slowing it down. Now, patients who will take Leqembi will undergo a pretty invasive process, I understand. So take us through what that process looks like.
Yes, and so this is a monoclonal antibody that needs to be introduced into the bloodstream. So it requires intravenous infusions. So the person will have to go to an infusion clinic and get these infusions twice a month. And so it's a big commitment on the part of the patient. It also requires MRI brain imaging because there is a rare side effect associated with the drug, which is a type of brain swelling or edema. And it's very rare and usually without symptoms, but in some cases, this edema can be serious. But it can be picked up on MRI scans of the brain. So there will need to be periodic brain scans as well.
Right. And I see on our graphic there that we just showed, it's a yearly cost of $25,000. I mean, is that going to be, it seems like that would be pretty cost prohibitive for a lot of families.
Absolutely. And so we know that once the drug is FDA approved, the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services will pay for the drug, will reimburse for the drug if you're on Medicare. However, you have to become part of what's called a registry. It's an online portal that Medicare will provide, easy to use, and health information will be protected. But Medicare wants to collect information to follow people on this drug over time. It is a very expensive drug. We don't yet know whether private insurance will be paying for it.
Right.
But, it's likely that, most people on this will be over the age of 65. So Medicare Part B will cover it if they join the registry.
Yeah, I feel like anything in its initial stages is at first extremely costly. And my last question for you, Robert, every time you talk about a new medication on the horizon, you have to talk about risk factors too. So what are some of the things, sticking out to you, maybe some red flags for folks who are interested in Leqembi?
Yeah, there are, as I said, there is a rare side effect. It's a brain swelling, which normally isn't, it resolves on itself without having symptoms. However, it can become serious, especially if people are on blood thinners or anticoagulant drugs There were 3 deaths in the trial that might have been associated with anticoagulant use, but this was out of almost 1,800 patients in the clinical trial. So it's rare, but really we need to pay attention to it and be aware that this could be a problem with this drug.
Okay, yeah, good to know. And thinking of those 3 families, gosh, that's horrendous news. But Robert Vassar, thank you so much. I know you say you're excited, and we'll keep our eye on Leqembi for sure. Thanks for your time.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.